Good evening. This is Bizworld. A total of 5,838 applications amounting to 40.73 million ringgit have been approved through the Tekun Business Recovery Scheme TBRS under the Economic Recovery Plan Penjana as at August 14, 2020. From that amount, Finance Minister Dato Sri Tengku Zafrul Abdul Aziz said about 22 million ringgit has been channeled and utilised by 3,053 micro, small and medium enterprises (SMEs). According to the latest Laksana report, he said 803 applications worth 234.7 million ringgit have been approved under the Penjana SME financing. For the e-commerce campaign for micro SMEs and SMEs, a total of 71,000 micro SMEs have benefited from this initiative. While for the SME soft loans funds under the Prihatin Rakyat Economic Stimulus Package, some 10.1 billion ringgit worth of applications were approved by local banks, which will benefit 22,143 SMEs. With the restart of economic activities, SMEs can also apply for financing schemes that are still available through Bank Negara. The schemes include Automation and Digitalization Facility, All Economic Sector Facility and Agro-Food Facility. Meanwhile, Dato Sri Tengku Zafrul said the value of the moratorium on loan repayments by financial institutions stood at 74.3 billion ringgit as at August 14th. Of the amount, 26 billion ringgit was utilised by the business sector, while 48.3 billion ringgit by the Rakyat. However, he said banking institutions will continue to assist borrowers affected by COVID-19 via the targeted bank assistance. The minister also said the implementation of the targeted bank assistance starting October 1st is appropriate for those who are still affected. And this initiative is to ensure that the country's banking system remains intact and strong. Malayan Banking Berhad's net profit dropped 51.5% to 942 million ringgit in the second quarter ended June 30th, as compared to 1.94 billion ringgit a year ago. Group revenue slipped to 11.79 billion ringgit from 13 billion in the same quarter last year. In a statement, Maybank Chairman Dato Mohayyani Shamsuddin said the quarter under review has been one of the most challenging that the group has experienced amid the movement restriction orders and reduction in interest rates. And the outlook continues to remain uncertain given that a vaccine has yet to be found. Meanwhile, Group President and Chief Executive Officer Dato Abdul Farid Alias said Maybank would continue to maintain a strong balance sheet to give it the capacity to pursue business opportunities when the cycle picks up. Commenting on the results, the bank said its net fund-based income for the quarter came in lower by 326.5 million ringgit compared to the same quarter last year, mainly due to modifications loss arising from the blanket moratorium and the OPR cuts. This was offset by the higher loan drawdowns, particularly for the SME and mortgage segments, and strong growth in its current and savings accounts deposits. Sime Darby Berhad posted a net profit of 820 million ringgit for the financial year ended June 30th versus 948 million ringgit a year ago, while its net profit from operations rose 9% to 1.04 billion ringgit. Revenue also inched slightly to 36.93 billion ringgit. In a statement, Sime Darby said its industrial division's profit before interest and tax grew by 21.2% year-on-year to 967 million ringgit, mainly due to higher profits from its Australia and China operations. The motor division operations in China also delivered higher profits. Total dividend for the year amounts to 10 cents per share. On outlook, Sime Darby said the group is cautiously optimistic that its financial performance for financial year 2021 would be satisfactory.
Cutting-edge medical technology. Amid the COVID-19 pandemic, accelerating growth in the various economic sectors.
Hello, Datuk Sri.
The world is changing. We need to be bold in implementing policies.
So, Datuk Sri, you're speaking to Money Matters this Saturday?
Inshallah.
Yes, it's at 6 p.m. Only on TV3.
And that's it for Bizworld this time around. I'm Raymond Go. Thank you for watching and keep tuning in to TV3.